guys, it's Chef Jason Morrison. Welcome to Friday Family Night with Beef. We're hanging out in my kitchen today. We got a little bit of snow here yesterday, and I was thinking the deck wouldn't melt in time. So we decided to walk and roll a little bit of fun in our kitchen today. Hey, we're excited to have you. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a cool family-involved event tonight. I've got Ella, my daughter, running the camera. Annie, my wife, is going to be your moderator. So as you have questions tonight, don't hesitate to ask them. Annie will ask me. We'll answer them live for you. Then, when we are not live, so after we're done tonight, we'll continue to answer your questions as well to get you educated, well-informed, and ready to go for our next live. Tonight, we're doing a pretty cool called Stepped Up Beef Wok Fried Rice. So we're having fun. We're going to show you a couple different ways to use a fresh steak, talk about some options for other cuts of steak, and then how to repurpose those leftovers, giving you that cook once, eat twice. Today's recipe is really cool. If you go to cobeef.com, that's cobeef.com, there's a tab called Cooking. Click on that tab. It'll bring you in and give you all the recipes we've done today, plus a bonus. We have a locator in there that will tell you all the places in Colorado where you can buy local beef and support local beef. That is pretty epic as well. Then don't forget, make sure you share this. Tell all your friends, because every Friday night now, we're going to come to you live for a little bit of fun for our family Friday night with beef. And we're going to cook, show you some recipes until the end of June. So we've got a lot of Fridays to hang out together and do some cool stuff. Any questions coming in yet?
No.
Nothing yet? All right. So let's come on in here close. Let's talk a little bit about our ingredients tonight, because I wanted to show you some different things. So we're going to have some eggs, right? We obviously need eggs for our fried rice, but look at this. We like a little extra egg in our fried rice, so we went with a little extra egg as well as our fresh egg. Then cremini mushrooms, also known as baby bellas or baby portobellas. This is going to be our mushroom that we're going to use tonight. I love these guys because they're thick, they're just hearty, and they deliver that true mushroom, kind of that umami flavor. Now, what we've done to these guys too is we took the stem off, so we have just the meaty part of that mushroom. So those are the baby bellas. We're going to show you how to cut those up as well. We've got some yellow onion that we're going to use tonight. That's going to give us a really nice sweet flavor. This is our cooked brown rice. So we went ahead and cooked this ahead of time, have it all set and ready to go. You could easily use that microwave rice pack if you want to. That's a good way to utilize everything in your pantry. Then we have a little bit of soy sauce. And then a little bit of instant coffee powder that we're going to mix in with our soy sauce. So that's it. Pretty cool. Those are our ingredients for the night. Let me grab some gloves here. And we are going to get ready to go. All right. So, first thing we're going to do here is I want to show you how we're going to go ahead and mix that up. We're going to mix up a little bit here of our soy sauce and our coffee powder. What we want to do here is mix that together just so that coffee powder has kind of a chance to hydrate a little bit, and we'll get that all set in there. So that is done. We'll go ahead and set that aside, just a little bit of prep. All we did on the onions was we went ahead and diced our onions, got those all set and ready to go. And then again, on the mushrooms, here's our baby bella or our cremini. And all I did on this was, we're just going to, if you want to get in there nice and close, we're just going to go through and slice these guys up a little bit, right? And I wanted to go a little bit thinner on here. I think it's important to note. Cut them a little bit thinner so that they cook just a little bit faster and then get set and ready to go for there. Set those guys in here. All right, so that is our prep. Let's get in here and talk a little bit about the beef selection for the night. So here's our beef selection. We've got 2 ribeyes, right? So we need about a pound of ribeye total for this recipe. You can double it if you want. When I went to the grocery store and I was looking for ribeyes, obviously I was looking for that beautiful center muscle, that LD muscle. I wanted good marbling on there, and I just wanted a little bit of fat. That fat's going to be okay because I need that in the wok to add some moisture to the rest of the vegetables and get everything set. Now, you can use ribeye. That's what this recipe calls for. Or You could use flank steak, you could use skirt steak, you could use flat iron, you could use strip steak. Definitely you could use ground beef. So a lot of different options, a very versatile recipe. Look at this right here. That is leftovers. So those leftovers of beef are, yep, that's it. Our leftovers of beef right here. This is what we had from a grilling event we did yesterday. So we grilled dinner last night. We had a little bit of leftover steak. I'm a huge, huge fan of cook once, eat twice. So this is it right here. We cooked it last night. I sliced it up and have it ready for today. So we're going to utilize that today to get us set and ready to go. So any questions, don't forget to leave your questions in the comments down below or ask us, and we'll be sure to get you guys all set and ready to go. All right, let's get over to the wok, Ella. Are you ready? So we preheated our wok. Now, if you don't have a wok, don't worry about it because you can easily use a large saute pan. What I love about this wok is I've got a really hot center right here where I'm going to do my cooking. But then guess what? It's sculpted and scooped a little bit so I can pull my food around the side of that wok to get everything set and ready to go. That was one of the questions we had, right? Was what about the pan? Yep, one of the questions we had was if I don't have a wok, what can I use? So that is definitely saute pan time. All right, so our wok is preheated. We're gonna add a little bit of oil to this. Just a tiny bit of oil. Keep in mind, we've got a little bit of fat on the beef, so we wanna make sure that that is set and ready to go as well, and we don't have too much fat. So we'll add our onions first. Get these guys sauteed.
Yeah. I have a question. Do you need to coat the entire pan with the oil first, or do you simply put it at the bottom?
So, the question was, do I need to coat the entire pan, or do I just put the oil at the bottom? As you can see, we oiled this pan ahead of time just to keep it nice and set so that nothing was sticking. But I like to put, when it comes to the cooking oil, I put that right at the bottom. Because, again, the business part of this wok right now is right there. And you can see how hot that wok is. Those onions cooked up in a hurry. Now, we'll go ahead and push those to the side. Any other questions coming in there, Ann?
No questions yet.
What? They need to ask questions. All right. Little bit of mushrooms in there. We'll get these guys set. Now, what I'll also do then is pull those onions into the mushrooms so that I can utilize a little bit of that oil in the mushrooms.
We have a question.
Question.
Do you keep the wok at the same temperature, or do you turn it down once the vegetables are in?
No, that is a great question. I wok and roll pretty hot, right? So once I get the vegetables started, you want to keep that temperature hot because it's important that that wok doesn't cool down. And you can hear how hot that is. I'm going to add a tiny drizzle of oil around the edge. The fun part about this now, when I oil around the edge, that oil goes all the way down to the bottom of the wok and just helps get things started. So keep it hot, go hot, and stay hot. What I'm looking for on the mushrooms, you guys, is, let's show them this guy, Ella. See how we're starting to get a little bit of brown in there? That is that umami. That is that glutamic acid in the mushroom that just, your eyes roll back in your head and you're like salivating, thinking this is the best thing ever. So, all right, we've got mushrooms going. We've got onions going in my wok. Now, I'm going to move these guys to the side. And I need to reheat my beef a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and do that. All right, so get our beef added in there. Any questions, Ann?
No questions.
All right, so the beauty of this, because this was our cook once, eat twice beef, we're just basically reheating this beef. And if you notice, we haven't added any salt yet. We haven't added any pepper. And I always judge that kind of in a case by case because the beef was already seasoned, so I don't have to add a lot of salt to this because it already has it. But guess what? I've got that soy sauce that has a little bit of seasoning as well, so I don't want to add salt plus salt plus salt plus salt.
What other kind of vegetables would be good in this recipe?
What other kind of vegetables would be good in this recipe? I will tell you, broccoli, fantastic. Pea pods, snow peas, sugar snap peas, carrots. I'll tell you what, if you take broccoli stem and shred that, broccoli stem is fantastic as well. Now, we have a debate in our house that I love water chestnut. It's not the only one that does. But water chestnuts go fantastic in a stir fry. Do you like water chestnuts, Ella? Ella says no. All right, so look at this. Beef is cooking. Life is good, right? Getting some gorgeous color on here. The house smells fantastic. The dogs are waiting for snacks to fall on the ground. How do we look, Ella? Good? All right, so let's do this now. Let's go ahead and add our rice in here. Then, what I want to do, first thing I want to do is get this rice heated up a little bit. All right, and we already cooked it ahead of time. We made sure it was totally cooked so that it wasn't crunchy, even though crunchy fried rice is still absolutely amazing.
If things start to stick, should I add more oil to the pan?
Yes, if you have things that start sticking, you can easily, like I've done before, let me show you here real quick while this rice heats up. Like I did, if it starts to stick, you can easily drizzle a tiny bit of oil around the top, and that oil just flows down and helps it not stick. But if you notice when we started this video, we had this wok pretty well oiled up ahead of time. And the more you cook on these cast iron woks, or if you're using a carbon steel wok, they're going to build up almost a non-stick coating. So cook on it, keep them oiled well, but yeah, look at this. So of course I just said it wasn't sticking. So if you get a little bit that sticks, just add a little bit of oil and you should be fine. Now, this, if you watch this here, let's pull all this to the side real quick. This is the joy of wok cooking, you guys. Everything tends to hold up on the side here, right? Now watch this. It is time to scramble some eggs down here. So those are the fresh eggs. We're going to let those sit for just a minute. And then here's our extra egg, because we're an extra eggy kind of family. Any questions while we're scrambling eggs here?
No questions.
No?
How many eggs is that?
That is 2 eggs right there. That's what the recipe calls for. I've already been asked multiple times today to make sure we have extra eggs. So we will make sure we have extra. So as you can see, I pulled everything down to the bottom of sides of the wok. And now I'm just cooking those scrambled eggs in the bottom here. And again, another important reason, that question that was asked earlier, another important reason to keep that wok on high, I don't have to worry about this wok cooling down, because I'll tell you what, if the wok cools down, your recovery time is going to be extensive. So you can see those eggs are cooked. They're still a little bit underdone, right? But we'll add our extra eggs in. And now, go through and mix. Get those eggs set. All right, so we'll let this sit for just 1 quick second here. I'm gonna grab our garnish for you. Enjoy a little camera fried rice smell-o-vision here. Any questions coming in, or are we good to go still?
Good to go.
All right, so last little bit here. Let's get our garnish ready. All right, so here is our coffee soy sauce. We mix that up. I'm just kind of swirling it a little bit because I want to make sure I don't get anything stuck to the bottom. Now, I'm going to shut the wok off. This is definitely hot, and I don't want to dry out or evaporate all that liquid. So I'm just giving it a nice little toss super quick.
And can you tell us what exactly is in that sauce?
That sauce is soy sauce and instant coffee powder. You can use tamari if you have a gluten allergy. You can use tamari, or if you can find a sweet soy sauce, that is beautiful as well. Ella, come on over here. Let's do a little green onion chopping. So our garnish is now going to be just a little bit of green onions as well. And you can do, if you prefer cilantro, you can do a little cilantro in here. I'm just throwing a little bit of green onion on the top, and we are set to go. There you have it. I mean, if you look at from start to finish, I think total prep time for this was maybe about 10 minutes, and now you're looking at a cooking time of maybe a total of 15 minutes. So again, super fast recipe, really fun and easy to do. And now the great thing is, guess what? Everybody can just come up and dish up however much of the wok fried rice they want to eat. So, questions?
No questions.
No questions? All right. So let's do a little test here. Test, right? We have to do quality control. I like that a lot. That came out really nice. And again, adjust the seasoning how you prefer. If you want a little saltier, a little sweeter, you can definitely add that as well. But that, oh man, that came out so good. All right, so there you have it. That is our wok fried rice. And again, like I said before, you can come back up this way. Like I said before, we've got this recipe for you. You can go to CoBeef, that's cobeef.com. Head over there, we've got a tab called Cooking. You can click on that tab. That'll bring up this recipe for you, but it'll also show you where you can locate Colorado beef, because we know you want to support your local farmers and ranchers. We have got some amazing Colorado beef for you. And again, huge thanks to the Colorado Beef Council for having us tonight. And thank you to all of our Colorado farmers and ranchers that continue to provide us with some amazing Colorado beef for our freezers, for our refrigerators, and for our table as well. I'm Chef Jason Morse, Colorado Beef Council. Thanks so much for joining us. We will see you next Friday. That's right, we're coming at you again next Friday, 6 p.m. We're going to be outside on the griddle. We're having a fajita party. So if you have any more questions or comments, leave them down below. We will answer those for you. And if there's something you'd like to see us cook, let us know that as well. And we will get that added to our list for the next few weeks. We're coming to you live through the end of June. I'm Chef Jason Morse. Happy cooking. Thanks to the Colorado Beef Council.